What's up, Foundation? What's up, Foundation? What's up, Foundation? Man, it's me, your big partner, Tony. Man, God been working on me, man, since I was born. And don't forget, man. I represent Jesus Christ. What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, I'm looking at these things when they give you these things. I ain't never really just looked at it like that. But they heavy. I'm talking about they heavy. And then you got these openings back here to where you can hang them, but they heavy. Like some, I don't know. I thought they were hollow. They hollow a little bit, but you hear that? They heavy. They got some on the inside of them. What it is, I don't know. I'm just proud to have one, you know. But anyway, back to the norm. What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Tony. Back again. First, though, you know, I know somebody say, got them shades on in the house like that. I done busted, I don't know if you can see it. I got another busted blood vessel in my eye. And I figured out what's wrong. And the problem is my blood pressure. That's dangerous. That's a bad warning sign. My blood pressure's up, and when it gets up like that, and to the point to where you have busted blood vessels in your eye, that means it's a lot. That's bad. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? But that means oh man, all type of stuff kicking in. Like last night, this whole side of my head over here was throbbing. Boom, 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 boom. I had to go get some of my wife's blood pressure pills and take them. So before y'all jump in the comments and with all these telling me I need to do this, need to do that, believe you me, I know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop shoving my fat face with all these fried and oily foods that I've been shoving my face with for the last few months since I came back from Cali. I need to stop sitting up at nighttime all night, not getting no rest, going to bed at 2 a.m. and I'm up by 8, stuff like that. You know, it's not good. I'm eating too many sweets. You know, it started my diabetes is starting to mess up because I'm sitting up eating up all these sweets and stuff. Just doing stuff that I know I have no business doing, and that I'm going to stop doing. So before y'all even get with the Twitter fingers, Toon, you better quit. You better stop. Toon, you need to. I already know what I need to do, y'all. And I'm going to do it. Okay? Your big partner ain't finna check out no time soon. I will be here for the stories. But let's move right along. As you can tell from the title, like I say, what you gonna do when your time come? What you gonna do, man? And some of y'all be like, what you mean? What time? I'm speaking on those who don't listen to me when I tell you, stop doing what you're doing in them streets. That's gonna get your freedom took from you. Stop doing this, stop doing that. Prison is like Motel 6. They gonna leave a light on for you. It's a lot of y'all, don't listen. Hey, don't listen. Hey, man, too many talk about nothing. Man, we just gonna listen to the story because they entertainment and blase, skippy, blase. True enough, they entertaining, but the message is real, y'all. But for those who don't care about the message, and for those who don't get the message, this is a question on what you gonna do. Meaning, you got a lot of dudes, man, like I tell you about them tough cats. I'm talking about that's real live Doc Hollidays on the street, real live pistoleros. I'm talking about Wyatt Earps. Yosemite Sam just shoot the club up, just going crazy with them switches and them pistols and there's all this other stuff they got out here to shoot with. You know, when they lock you up, they take that from you. Like I always keep telling y'all, you got to check that mess in at the back gate. Yeah, you got to check that in at the back gate, partner. You can't take it into prison with you. No. Now you got to come from here. And like I used to always say, welcome to my world. You know, because I ain't going to lie, it's a few youngsters that came up in that prison, got on my nerves. And I told them, I say, boy, look here. You in my world now. You ain't got no more guns. I tell them before. Now you got to look a man in his face and do bodily harm to him. Now you got to look a man in his eyes when you want to try to take his life. You can't drive past him at 900 miles an hour and shoot at him. Or you can't shoot from down the block. Oh, now you're going to wait till he turn his back and shoot him. Yeah, a lot of y'all do that stuff, you know. That's the type of stuff a lot of y'all do. Now you got to be straight up, straightforward with it. And boy, look here. It's a lot of them in there, heart ain't pumping blood when it do that. When it's time for that. Heart pumping Kool-Aid, sugar water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of them. So now, here I pose the question, what you gonna do when it's your turn, when your number get called? And I'm saying that to say that what you gonna do when the drama meets you dead on, when the drama has walked right into your face, and now you gotta do something. Are you gonna punk the game? Now, you know, off the rip, I'm knowing this a whole lot of y'all. Man, I do this, I do that. I do this, I do that. I seen some of the toughest pissing boo-boo on theyself. Yeah. I promise you, no matter who you think you are, no matter what you think you are, you don't know what you gonna do until a situation happens. It's a whole lot of them in there saying, man, they'll do this, they are hurt, they are unalive, they'll break, they'll smash, punch, fight. And then when the drama meets them in their face, they turn into Scooby-Doo. Scooby? But now it's a whole lot of them in there that don't do a whole lot of talking, woofing, acting like they tough, acting like they bad. You know what I'm saying? And when the drama fell in their lap, they turned into Ultraman. They crunk up like Voltron. They turned into a mongoloid, caucasoid, negroid creature. Arr. Shocked everybody like, what? I didn't know he had that in him. So I'm saying that to say, you never know, man. You just never know. You never know. I told y'all about when, right before I went home, this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. When a dude fired on me, bang, hit me in my jaw right here. I was 30 days from going up for parole. And he knew it, and he fired on me, hit me right here in my jaw, and took off running, though. He took off running. And the first thing he said when he got down in the back of some beds, because I was walking like Jason. I was going to walk him down. Man, I was going to walk him down like Jason. I wasn't running, wasn't chasing him. I was just walking because I knew when I caught him, I was going to make his mama cry. Yeah, I was going to make his mama cry. And he hollered, yeah, I hit you. What you going to do? I know you finna go for parole. I know you want to go home. Yeah, come on. I know you want to go home. Well, that kind of stopped me in my tracks. You know, I had my partner in my ear. Like, Toom, let it go for right now, man. Just wait, see if you make that parole. If you don't make that parole, then handle your business. Cool. And that's what I did. So, you know, like I say, what you gonna do when the drama come? I could have went on, just crashed out and spent about another 10 years of my life in prison. Or I could have did what I did. Put it on the back burner for a later date. Yes. A lot of y'all think because you got a lot of partners in there that won't nobody do nothing to you. If you thinking like that, stop thinking like that now. For those who ain't been to prison and you planning on going, yeah, because you planning on it. If you still running them streets doing what you're doing, you planning on going because that's where you're going to go. So I'm going to just say it like that. For those who ain't been to prison, but you planning on going, and you thinking in your mind, oh man, I got a gang of partners in there, all the homies off the block up in there, this, that, and the other. And you think that you gonna just be okay? No, man, you sadly mistaken. It's a whole lot leave out of there in them body bags that had 20 or 30 homies with them that belong to different gangs and organizations. Did that stop the next man from taking their life? No. So if you thinking like that, you're sadly mistaken. You're messing up. You're messing up, partner. Because however many partners you got, it's some of them in there that got the same, it's a lot of them in there that got the same amount of partners and more. For whatever level of toughness that you feel you are, they got a lot of them in there that are on that level, and they got a whole lot of them in there that are above that level. For whatever reason in your mind, you think how you gonna react and how you gonna do if somebody press you or push up on you the wrong way. You got a lot of men in there that's gonna press you and push up on you the wrong way and don't give a dang how you react. Because they with all the smoke. However much smoke you might think you with, they got them in there that's with the same amount of smoke, with lesser amount of smoke, and with more smoke. You know what I'm saying? However bad you think that you are, there is somebody in there that's badder than you. It goes on and on and on and on. So now, I'm gonna keep it 1 million real with you. Now y'all saying in y'all mind, well, Toom, we heard about you in there, boy. We heard you was doing this. You was down. You was right. You was tough. I was. Yeah. I was down 10 toes, back, head, feet, and all that. But guess what? I will be the first to tell you that it was a whole lot of them in there that was just as down, 10 toes, feet, back, elbow, head, stomach, just like me. You know? Now, my pride ain't going to let me sit here and say that it was a whole lot of them in there that was way more tough, rougher than me. But the reality of it is, I will say, I have ran across dudes in there that I knew for a fact if we ever crossed paths, that it was going to be ugly for one of us. Because they wasn't studying how tough I thought I was, how big I thought I was. They wasn't caring nothing about none of that. See, I'm going to keep it 1,000,000% real with you. You got a lot of them going to get on here and talk that talk and act like they was Thor up in prison. They was Aquaman. They was this, couldn't be touched. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them because they fake. I ain't gonna never tell you I was the toughest, the roughest, the meanest, the none of that. I can tell you I held my own, but I can also tell you that there was a lot of men there that was holding their own, just like I was holding mine, was just as rough, tough as I was. And I know for a fact I ran across some that I knew might have been a little rougher and tougher. We never got into it. We just happened to never get into it. I'm going to give you a scenario, Mike. I'm going to give you a scenario. Let's say you in your cell one day. You in your cell. You've been in prison hustling. You know what I'm saying? You able to get the pack in. Your girl ready. Your girl toting like a bucket. Bringing it up in there for you. So they know you the D-boy on the yard. Or you might be the boy on the yard that's slanging them phones. You know what I'm saying? You might be the phone man. You got to connect with the one time bringing them phones up in there. Or you run a big store. You got a big old huge store. And everybody know you keep something to eat. You keep something to smoke. You keep something to drink. You got it going on. Or you the whiskey man. You going to keep them gallons in there brewing. You might be in there cooking that white lightning with them stingers or whatever. You know, whatever it is that's considered important, they know you got it going on. And you in your cell one day. Now in your mind, you a go-getter. In your mind, you might keep a knife on you. In your mind, you might feel if somebody do something to you, you gonna stab them, you gonna fight, you gonna do whatever. You in your cell one day. Click, click, you hear the door get clicked. Somebody done popped your door from the outside. And you might have been at the back window doing something. You hear your door get popped from the outside. Click, click. When you turn around, you got 3 or 4 dudes that stepped up in your cell, and all of them got them doohickeys. All of them got them bone crushers. All of them got a weapon. You might even recognize 1 or 2 of them, or all of them. And all 4 of them that stepped up in your cell are some life takers, or some get out, I will end you type dudes. Now, when you turn around, you look, oh, they like, fool, you know what's up. Now here it is, you done just scored. You got your 3-4 ounces of that green up in there. They know you got it. Now they coming to get it. You know what time it is, fool. Hey man, break yourself, homie. Let me get that. What? Man, let me get that. And you know, hey, they got that thing. Man, we ain't gonna play with you. We gonna keep on asking you, man, what's up? What's up? You got 1 or 2 of them back him like, man, F that, man. Let's go ahead and take this fool out. Let's go ahead and KILL this fool, man, and just leave him in here. Now you know the prison you in. If they want to take your life, they can take it in there, and the police ain't even gonna find you probably till the next day or when the next count come or the count after that, because they done put you in the bed and pulled the sheet up around your head like you in there sleep. You know this can happen. You know this is the environment that you in. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Now here it is. If you break yourself and give them all your stuff, word gonna get around the camp. Hey man, you know they just robbed such and such. Oh, hey man, them fools, man, whoop-de-wop, wham, and boom. They ran up in the cell on him and took it. They robbed him. Now, your name is mud in the prison. Because when that happened, you got a whole lot more finna come for you now. You might well give up trying to hustle, because ain't nobody gonna respect you now. Everybody gonna be plotting on how they can hit that next lick and take it from you. Now listen. When that happens, that's what you call a rubber meeting the road. That's when who you really are is gonna come out. You either gonna barbecue or mildew. Now you could turn into He-Man if you want to. Man, I ain't giving you nothing. Man, I'm not giving you nothing. Y'all gonna have to KILL me? I ain't giving you nothing. And you mean that. You hard like that. You riding like that. You mean that. And they do it. They KILL you. Or they try to. You happen to live. And they still get the product. Or your little back end can get wet. Ooh. It's under the mattress. It's under the mattress. They get it and they leave. Now you feel shame. You feel violated. You don't know what to do. You can't look yourself in the mirror no more. You don't even feel like a man no more. Like, dang, man. I let them fools rob me like that, man. Dang. Now you going through the prison, wondering who all looking at you like you a real live mark. Like, dang, man, dang. You know, I've seen every scenario, man. I've seen every scenario. I've also seen the scenarios where they figure they taking the smart road. They let them go and get it. Go and get it, because they know they ain't got no win right here. Go and get it. But now when they get it and they leave, he posse up. I'm talking about he power up like Voltron. He go get that thing. And he coming, when I tell you, he coming out that cell like Edward Scissorhand. Or once he get out and go holler at his homeboys, his partners, hey man, they just did this. Who? Hey man, such and such and them. Man, let's go. You ready now? Oh, you ready? You ready like Freddie to rock real steady. And you go crazy. You go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That happens. But which one you gonna be? Because you know in that scenario, you're gonna be thinking, dang man, I'm finna catch a whole lot of time. I'm finna be sitting in lockup 2, 3, 4 years now. I've seen some catch, murder cases. Now they on death row. Now they ain't never going home. They waiting for the white folks to take their life from them now. Because their pride was in the way. They manhood rose up in them. You ain't finna do none of that to me. Ain't nobody finna take nothing. You know? And I can understand that. Hey, yes, I can understand it. Because that would be me. No, you ain't finna take nothing. Not for free. But what you gonna do? For y'all who don't listen to me about not going to prison, you done made your mind up, you going. What you gonna do, man? Now, of course, it's gonna be a gang of y'all jumping in the comments, talking this John Cena type talk. And I ain't gonna do nothing but laugh at it. Cause 99.9 of y'all that go through that scenario right there, you don't know what you gonna do until it happens. Some gonna poop, some gonna fart, some gonna burp, and you got some that's gonna turn into a avatar and go crazy. Who are you? Which one are you? Who are you? And it's kind of not fair for me to ask you that because I'm already letting you know you don't know. You don't know, man. You're going to tell me who you think you are. You're going to tell you who you want me to believe you are. But in reality, you don't even know, man, until the situation happens. Whew. Hey, man. If you listen to me and just stop doing what you're doing on the streets and don't take your butt in there, you ain't got to go through no scenario like that. Because your girl ain't going to draw down on you and rob you. Your kids ain't going to draw down on you and rob you. Your mom and daddy ain't going to draw down on you and rob you. That's your family. They love you. So why don't you stay on the streets with them? You know, stay on the streets with them. Go when you at the family reunion with cousin, uncle, grandmom, and all them. They all got your back. You ain't got to power up on them. You ain't got to do nothing but love them like the loving family members that they are, man. But going up into that prison, man, don't nobody love you. I don't care if you got the same tattoos. I don't care if you enjoying the same thing. Y'all walk the same way, talk the same way, look the same way, about the same way. If you think they love you for real, partner, you fooling yourself. Because 99.9 times out of 10, if the price is right, they will sail you down the river quick as SHIT. I'm trying to hip you before they ship you, partner. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that, man. In the meantime, between time, man, tell the people you love them. And I'm your partner, man, Big Tony. And I represent Jesus Christ, man. Peace, I'm out.